The Vevor Water Distiller. Things TikTok made me buy. TikTok did make me buy this. I'm a mechanic. I follow a lot of mechanics online. Lately, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Vevor tools, Vevor tools. I saw a transmission, a flush machine. You don't need to know that I wanted. Hopped on their website, like, oh man, that does like so much more than these other more expensive ones out there. So added that to cart. I'm like, while I'm here, let me just let me shop around and see what's going on, what things that that Vevor has. And I like I found a whole thing on kitchen stuff. They had a water distiller, and I'm like, what? I didn't know you could distill your own water at home. Like I never even thought about that. I go through 5 to 6 gallons of distilled water a week for my Cigar humidor. I have a huge humidifier. It holds 2 gallons of water. Like I said, 5 to 6 gallons a week I'm pumping through there. So I'm always at the store. You know, depending on where I buy it, $1.25 to $1.50 a gallon. And I'm like, for the $62 that this charges, I did the math, and I'm like, you know, this thing will pay for itself pretty quickly. So let me go online, hunt it around. You know, Vevor does have good quality or good reputation for having high quality stuff. So first thing to do, go to YouTube and see the reviews on it to see if it's worth it. Like there are like no reviews, and like a couple people, like you can't hear them, and like they didn't go through anything, didn't give me any information. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy it if nothing else to make a video. So this is the Vevor model YMK40101 water distiller, and that's pretty much made in China. Pretty much all you need to know. I did find other models similar to, almost looking identical to this on Amazon, but the Vevor, the one thing that made me choose Vevor, they have stainless steel fan blades. From what they say, does that have stainless steel fan blades? It says that on their thing, but now that I'm looking at that, these may appear to be plastic. Let me just wait till it shuts down there. If the camera wasn't on, I would probably stick something in there to slow this down. They are stainless steel blades. I don't do any research before doing these unboxings. Does have a temperature cutoff switch. So if it overheats or when it goes low on water, it automatically shuts down. I'll go ahead and shut it down. The only reason I started the video this way is so you could hear the fan. Like I'm not talking overly loudly. So I'll put my microphone in there, and it's actually fairly quiet. I mean, you can hear it, but it's not like it's been running for like 2 days now trying to make some water. And my wife and I are in our lounge here, and like we didn't have to speak up or anything to over this. Some quick little facts. Like I said, it comes with this water tank here. You can see the water drips out here. It does have like this little funnel thing that you can put on here. You can kind of tilt it back so the water drips directly in there. I kind of wanted to do a little testing on the water, so I left this off. But the spout on the jug is so big that like I said, it just drips right in there. I wouldn't have an issue as long as I was home. I did leave this run overnight to make some water, and it came out and it was just fine. You turn it on, you let it go. It took 35 minutes before it started dripping. It did take 4 hours and 15 minutes to make 1 gallon of water. And basically what's inside here is just a big container that it just boils water. Boils water, goes up into a stainless steel condensing pipe. The fan cools down that steam. The steam turns back into water. It drips into here, and then it leaves all the sediment. Now, I haven't checked this morning. This will be like 3.5 gallons that I've run through here, because I really wanted to see like the sediment build up and everything else, and how much it was in there, or how much is in there. Water temperature at the halfway point. I did this test a couple times yesterday. I stuck a candy thermometer in there. About 94 degrees the water, so it's not like it's boiling hot. It's just 94 degrees. Like I said, price $62. I don't know how much electricity it's using in 4 hours and 15 minutes of boiling some water. I don't know. 15 cents, 20 cents. I can just throw any number out there. I don't know what that number is. When you buy it, it does come with some cleaning powder. They do not recommend you use stainless steel to clean it. All this is a citric acid based cleaning powder. It does come with these carbon filters, and I'll show you where these go. I'm going to unplug this, let this cool down for a few minutes. I really want to see what's inside of here, the sediment wise, and then I'll come back and then we'll go over a few more facts on this one. All right, I got this emptied out. When I did take the top of it off, this was still filled about halfway with water because I was in the middle of making a gallon jug. And the water was a little brown and murky. And that's just because some of the sediment, there's really not that much in there. Like I said, that's 3.5 gallons of water. So should you clean it out every single time? Yeah, probably. Like me, if, I'll be making 4 to 5 gallons at a time. So am I going to clean this out every time? No, I'll probably clean it out after every 4 or 5 gallons. Obviously, the more sediment that you let build up in there, the less efficient that it will be on heating up and boiling the water. By how much, I don't know. But that's essentially what we have here. Just a tank to boil water. I do like that the plugs come out. This is the plug that goes to the fan. It plugs in here. You've got a 110 plug that does separate from the unit, so you're not having to pick this up with the plug. Once it's done, it will automatically shut off. If you pour water back in it, they do recommend you wait 10 minutes between gallons to let the machine cool down a little bit. You've got just a little a reset switch here. You just hit that reset switch and it starts the process again. On-off switch on the back. And this was a little tricky because the directions weren't really clear on how the nozzle went in. So you can see there's like a little right here, there's like a little slot that this slides into, and it just covers, the end of the distiller thing, and then I put it in here and it wasn't resting right. So you really got to put it in there and then shove it and lock it into place. Before you do that, you can put in, they have little charcoal bags that come in here. So it would be distilled and then charcoal filtered. These, if you're using these, I don't know, these are $1 a piece. So I found on Amazon listings for a 10-pack, 12-pack, 24-pack. And they all come down to about $1 a piece. I don't know how many times you can use this charcoal pack. If you use it, if it's 1 per gallon, you might as well go to the store and just buy gallons of distilled water because, it's not going to be worth it. If you're going to, if you can get many multiple uses out of this, unfortunately with activated charcoal, you can't tell when it's used up. Do you need this? I don't need it because I'm using the distilled water for my humidifier. So the water, when it comes out of here, crystal clear. I'm assuming I can drink it, and I haven't tried drinking it because I don't care. If you're using it maybe to make baby formula, I don't know. Could you use it? You should use that, maybe. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm using it for my humidifier to humidify my cigar humidor. If you're using it for a humidifier for your house, do you need the activated charcoal? I don't know. It's up to you. But yeah, it's a pretty simple machine to operate. You just stick it on there, plug it all in. If you want extra ones of these, this is where it gets a little bit. These are like $20, $22 a piece that I found on Amazon. And it just, everything that you add on top of this increases the price, and it also increases how long it's going to take you to pay for this machine, depending on how much distilled water that you're using. If you're going through 1 gallon a week, Is this cost effective? Probably not. If you're like me, 5-6 gallons a week, this is going to pay for itself fairly quickly. I store, in like gallon milk jug style containers. I've been buying distilled water for so long. I have empty ones, so I've been making it in this and then using a funnel and pouring it in there. It's probably why there's a little bit of water on the table here. Little bit of a pain in the butt. I was hoping someone would make a screw cap for this with a spout. I may have to 3D print one with my printer. Or the only other thing I was going to do is I was going to bring this to the edge of the table. I said, I'm a mechanic. Get some food grade silicone hose that's heat resistant, put it inside here, and then get a big 5-gallon water jug, set it on a chair, and then just let this drip into a big 5-gallon jug. And then that's probably not recommended that you do that and leave your house. But if you're home, like I would never leave and do that. But if I was home here, I would do that. Plus, like I say, you'd have to stop it after, each gallon and then fill this back up and then let it go. 5 gallons, so 20 hours. So in a day, you could produce a 5-gallon jug. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video because nobody else has that I've seen on the Vevor water distiller. It works. It's quiet. 4 hours, 15 minutes to make a gallon of distilled water. Is that worth it to you? I don't know. I imagine this cleaner would last a really, really long time. And then, yeah, $62. Vevor water distiller. Got a handle. Got stainless steel blades. Stainless steel inside. Kind of quiet. Like I said, you can hear the fan running, but is it worth it? I don't know. Take everything that I've said in this video and find out if it's worth it to you. There are other water distillers on the market that are less expensive, some that are more expensive, glass jars or containers. I don't know. I'll leave a link to this one that I bought. And then just like Amazon and everything else, it'll give you suggestions for other ones. But if you were in the market for Vevor, and then check out their website. They got some cool stuff as well. So, all right, cats and kittens. That's all I got on this one.